Hey everyone, my name is Tushicat, and welcome to my first video of 2022 on this channel, and probably I don't know, it's been a while since I've uploaded on this channel. I was thinking of just abandoning it forever, but I decided to come back. And so, as the title says, this is about an 11-year-old sketchbook. I got this when I was 10. Didn't really start drawing until maybe 11 when my parents finally decided to get the internet, and I kept drawing through it like occasionally up until last year. And despite having this sketchbook for about 11 years, look at how many blank pages there are. And there's a reason for that, which I'll explain later on. So I'll apologize if you guys hear any noise in the background, and also apologize if you guys hear me drinking water. I do have a slight sore throat, so I'm just drinking some warm hot water to alleviate my throat. But anyways, enough of me rambling. You guys want to see me go through my sketchbook. So yeah, this is a pretty old sketchbook. I think at one point the back of this nearly broke off and I had to try fix it multiple times. I don't think I've seen this brand anywhere. In fact, when I was trying to find like a sketchbook, I couldn't find one with the same thickness as this, but luckily I did manage to find it and it was on sale, so that was good. But anyways, on the first page we have just this anime related stuff. So for this is actually the first version of my kind of persona, and as you can see, she's very different from what she looks like now. She's gone through massive changes. And then we just have Al from Death Note. When my parents got the internet, my brother and I were like, alright, let's watch anime that isn't just Dragon Ball and Naruto. And I really loved Al from Death Note, and so I made a chibi version of him. I'm pretty sure I literally just stole this off the internet. I'll try find the original online and post it here, but if not, well, you're just gonna have to find it yourself. And this is, I don't know what this is. I think I was trying to practice doing like bird's eye view, but I don't think that's how a bird's eye view is supposed to look like. And I think this was probably my first attempt at a furry character. And then here, oh my god, okay, so this is actually like a fairy tale OC, but it's not a character that's in fairy tale at all. In fact, when I discovered the site known as fanfiction.net, I made a story that was set in the world of fairy tale. But it was on a completely different continent, and the guild wasn't even fairy tale. It was like a guild called Crystal Clear, and her pals was something. So she's Lily Sands. She's age 42. She's a Crystal Clear member. She's I don't know why I decided to put that type. I'm pretty obvious it was a wizard. And you got Jenna Sands, which is a Dura. She has bird magic, and she used to be a pirate. Pretty cool. And I think her like ultimate ability with her powers was that she could summon like 2 phoenixes, which I thought was pretty cool. But anyways, on this page, you just have a bunch of faces, and this one kind of creeps me out. I think I was trying to emulate like a 1980s, 1990s anime style. I have no idea what this is. I think this was supposed to be another chibi, but I never finished it. And this is Misty from Pokemon, and I like the way this looks, except maybe the legs, kind of freaky. And then this, I didn't actually draw this hand. My friend did, and when I first saw this, I was like, whoa, that is an amazing hand, because at that time I had absolutely no idea on how to draw a hand. And so then we've got, this is just the Rarerurero hiragana, and it was for like a quick exercise for Japanese, and we were supposed to like turn it into images and then explain why it's like that image. And then we just have this random character with, for some reason, a very, very sharp ponytail. I don't think that's how it works. She looks a lot like Cynthia though from Pokemon. So And here we have like assortment of eyes. I think what I was trying to do was trying to make a challenge where I had friends pick random eyes, and then I would draw combine it with like other facial features. Yeah, such as like mouths and face. Some of these pretty random, to be honest. And then this is oh my god, what was her name? She was from high school. She was around Coco debut. She was the main character. For some reason, I don't know her name, but I know like her best friend's name, which is Mammy. And then Yo, who is her love interest. Why can't I remember this character? Anyways, I was trying to draw her face, but I gave up halfway, so I just covered it with hair. The oldest trick in the book. And then we just have Happy from Fairy Tale, and oh my goodness. There's like barely any shading on this body, and then you just have like this really black shading right here, like oh my goodness. Oh, and then we have more. We've got this was based on a friend. I was trying to remake this because when I was 13 I actually made like sort of kind of personas for all my friends, and I decided to remake it because it was really ugly. I think I do have a before and after picture somewhere online. I'll put it here if you guys just want to see what it looks like before. And then this was supposed to be Doris. I never finished it because I didn't know how to draw Leo talents, I think. Is that what I think it was called? I don't know. Basically this was supposed to be a sexy demon, and I didn't know how to draw it, so yeah. Yes. So this is my Naruto OC, Chiyoko Hatage. Her name's not Hatage, by the way. It's actually Kaiba. Oops. Sorry, someone fell. Her name is Chiyoko Kaiba. And she was basically supposed to be this character that hated Sasuke and wanted to kill him. Yeah, that's just her back. That's literally what her goal was. Oh god, apologies for that. Let me drink some water. So anyways, as I was saying, yeah, she was basically supposed to be a character that hated Sasuke and wanted to kill him because he was an Uchiha. And basically the backstory was her entire clan was killed by someone with the Uchiha symbol, and blah blah blah. And yeah, she was originally supposed to be in Team 7, but I didn't really like the fact that she was in a squad of 4, so I actually made 2 new OCs. I do have a digitalized and recent version of them, which I'll show right here. And yeah, so we've got this. So this was supposed to be like a form class. Like basically, we were supposed to choose an animal that were representing 2 form classes that were like together for like team squads and stuff. And I did this tag, and I thought I was really happy with it. But apparently, other people were already choosing like lions and basically ground animals. So we wanted a flying one, and I'm still pity on that. Oh my god. Okay, this is also Chiyoko, but I never finished her. This was like after she cuts her hair in the tuning exams. Yes, very original. Totally not copying off Sakura. But I never finished her legs, I guess because I wasn't sure what it was supposed to look like, and because I was terrible at drawing legs. And then we have straight up just a One Piece OC. This is literally Luffy's like older sister, Monkey D. Luca, and she was literally called Frying Pan Luca because she went around with a frying pan. She was originally part of the Straw Hat Pirates, but I think in recent years I just kind of in my brain decided that in my head canon she's actually part of the she's actually part of the Marines, just being an undercover for the Revolutionary Army. Is that what they call it? I think that's what they call it. And so I was going to make a just like completely hand-drawn manga, and these were all the characters I made. So we've got Erika Tsuchiyama, and we got Riku Matsumoto, and for some reason it was just all gang-related stuff. I have no idea why. And we've got Naomi Naga, and we've got bro, I literally stole this name off like a Korean actor. Kim Ubin? I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh, Kim Ubin. I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at Korean. I swear I drew the other character. Maybe it's in a different page. And then we got Ketaro Ko, and then Daichi Naga, Chizuru Naga. We got Natsumi Sasagawa. She's supposed to be the mean girl, and then we've got Masako Kaneko. Have no idea what this character was for. Oh yeah, I really like this. I drew this when I was thinking about drawing making webtoons, and I was trying to find like a maybe gender neutral style for all my characters, so I didn't have to like alternate between styles for females and males. Never went through with it, but I still think it looked pretty good. I think maybe the nose and the hair might need a bit of working, but you know, pretty good there.
What is this?
Okay, so I think I was trying to practice realism, but obviously the mouth and the eyes. What's in the world? That's creepy. Oh my god. Okay, so we have this edgy vampire and this vampire hunter based on this Roblox game called Vampire Hunters 2. I do have a digital version of this actually, which I made. I actually have a speed drawing of it on this channel, so if you guys just want to hop on my profile and check it out, you know, you're more than welcome to. And another, I think I was trying to practice like fine line. Doesn't look very good. And then I think I was trying to practice more art styles, and I think this is okay. I don't like the eyes or the nose, so yeah, I think that's why I just never used that art style in the end. And this was a gift to another YouTuber. I think I was around like 15 maybe, and I drew this for Liz Mom 1000. She doesn't really upload anymore, but I heard she's a tattoo artist. No, she's a hairstylist, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I had this story called the Avragons, and it was basically about zodiacs and stuff, like people were born in a certain like month, a certain time period would inherit the powers of the zodiac, and I made spirit animals that could accompany them. So we had the yin and yang, which is the guardians, which is known as the guardian, and then we have the Barbin, which was the peacemaker, and then we have the Talisum, the sneaky, and then we've got the Nivavari, which is the deadly silent, and then we had Paparet, which is the menace, and then we have Healbud, which is the healer, and then we've got another one, and then we have the Maginus, which is the valiant. I still really like the way these animals looked, so I was actually thinking of just incorporating it into my new world, because they fit well in the universe. So I definitely am thinking of just implementing them into my world. And then there was another one, which was the Siphorin, which was the graceful. It was supposed to be like a water-based animal, but I think the reason why I rubbed it out was because it was too human-like rather than animal-like. So yeah, and yeah, blank pages. I don't know why. And oh my goodness. So if you look closely, you can see some like ripped marks, and that was because I glued these pages together. I wasn't sure if it's because I didn't like the way it looked, or because on the next page, I'll show you what's on the next page. But yeah, this one is going to be in my nightmares forever, and this one is okay, but where are the legs? Oh my goodness. Like, I never ever draw the feet of people. But on the next page, oh my goodness, look at that. I was trying to do watercolor, but I didn't realize that you have to use a specific paper for it, and I ended up like using too much, and it went through the page, which is why you see this thing here. We also have, this was actually like sketches and prototypes for a not really prototype, more of like sketches and concepts for a video game I was making in my, I think, 4th year of high school. And this was the main character, and I've actually incorporated this character into my world. I will be drawing her soon, but at the moment, not yet. but she's basically Samantha Fordix. She's like this girl who just gets in trouble for some reason because she likes, she likes the challenge, she likes the thrill, she likes just, I don't know, experiencing the most dangerous stuff. And she's like a rugby player on her team. And we've got her cousin, Jessica Vortex. I should actually be flipping it around so you guys don't have to turn your necks around. I also do that for this one as well. So yep, so we've got Samantha Vortex, Jessica Vortex, and then we've got this random guy called Jackson Smith, who was just the security guard at the museum they were working in. These are just small concepts of what the login would look like, where they would start, the open world, and just a bunch of what the UI would look like. I'm still impressed that I managed to write this much because, oh my god, if I had to write this much now, I would have died. Oh, and then this is Ash from the Avergon series. She was supposed to be one of the main characters, and she was basically supposed to be someone that didn't inherit any powers, or didn't realize she had any powers until like the end of the book. And yeah, I would say she's a pretty she's actually like pretty much a coward in the entire book. So don't expect her to like ever fight anyone because she will run. That is like her first instinct, just to run. I think the reason why I made her like that was because I think I was sort of tired of just having like these characters that are like not scared. They're just straight up just like fight even though they don't know what the hell they're fighting. And I think I just wanted Ash to be just a little more realistic. Not bashing on any characters, but I was just sort of annoyed that some characters just weren't scared of the unknown, because that's what I'm scared of. So we have Ash again, this time colored. I actually really like the way this was colored. I think this was done with like watercolor pencils, which I've still been using, but I recently got some new watercolor pencils which I like to use. Then we have more Ash drawings. I think I was trying to do her body, but I failed. And just a random eye there. Nothing like an eye on a random page. And this. So this is this is not the same Ash. This is Ash Kudo in my Talis universe. She's one of the main characters of the Esom series that I'm currently working on. And this is kind of her family right now. Above this, is actually she has more family members that are sort of important to the story. But I don't want to ruin it. But anyways, they were originally Harry Potter OCs, but and I actually did like a fan fiction story on Wattpad, but I think the reason why I decided to make them like original OCs instead of a fandom OC was because I wanted more freedom in telling their story, because I felt like it was really limited to the story that was happening in the books, and there were some things I felt like I wasn't able to do, which I can do in my universe because it's my universe. So yeah, and I don't know why this is upside down, but yeah, I guess I was just practicing bodies and poses. I think I did make a digital version of this. I'll pop it here somewhere on the screen if I find it. And just a random character. I think this was actually supposed to be the love interest of Ash from Avergon. He's supposed to be messy, he's supposed to have like scars everywhere. I think I just never finished the drawing. And then, oh, I really love the way this looked. I was trying to practice drawing hands. I think the thumb looked good, but I never finished the hands. But oh my god, this looks really, really good. I don't know what art style reminds me of. Nothing comes up with my head, but I know it was based off like a certain art style. And oh my god, look at the eye. Oh my god, the eyes creep me out, and her body is just unproportional. Like, oh, the long neck, weird arms, small feet. Man, she's literally a giraffe. What else can I say? And so I was trying to draw another character from one of my Sims series that I was working on. This is Kyra Prince. And I was thinking of making like an animated version of it instead of like a Sims version. And this was just drawings of her. And this, I was using watercolor pencils, and this did not turn out well. And this just ended up looking like Bella Swan from Twilight. But I like these two. These two are okay. But once again, with the long neck, I don't know. For some reason, like early in my art journey, I would just always draw long necks. And yeah, ruined this drawing with some watercolor paints. As you can see, oh, I forgot to explain, but the reason why I didn't draw much in my sketchbook was because during the middle of my teenage years, I just lost interest in art and had an interest in film, which is why I stopped drawing in the sketchbook for a while, and only like drew in it when I felt like it, which wasn't a lot. And oh yeah, I was going to once again remake all my personas for my friends again, and also made new ones for like new friends that came into our friends group. Never did that. I did turn them into OCs in my world, so that's okay. Daniel Williams. Ah yes, this was for a story known as Provaliers, which was basically set in New Zealand, and you had this girl called Sarah who could become a heroine, and Sarah is a magician. She had a best friend named Widemu, who was like Widemu the Weather Boy, because he could transform into someone that could control the weather, and was in a yellow raincoat with an umbrella. This I don't know. This was actually an OC, but I think it's for like a video game. I think it's for Streets of Rage. Yeah, the Streets of Rage series. I think she was supposed to be an OC of that. And I have no idea who this guy is. His eyes creep me out. I think I was trying to do a side view of this guy. Oh, okay. This character. He's so cute. He's actually Alpha from my world. He's basically kind of like the he works under I just won't spoil it. You guys have to figure out yourself. But here's more drawings that I tried rubbing out. Yeah, but this character, yeah, I actually really like the way he looks here, especially the eyes. Very, like, robotic. And then we have Luna Lee, when she's age 12, 13. Her eyes kind of freak me out a bit, but that's okay. And we've got more drawings. This is supposed to be Kyra Prince again. Once again, I just didn't know how to draw feet. And then, yeah, whoa, come on, there's no depth in this drawing. What can I say? And then I tried dabbling with different art styles. I actually really like the way this looks. This eye, I think, was for like a challenge where someone in another server was like, oh, can you guys draw like dragon eyes or something like that? And I drew this. I don't think he ever spoke in that Discord server after that. And then I have Blaze Fielding from Streets of Rage. I really like the way here look, but once again, the feed. And then this was just a bunch of sketch emojis I wanted to do. And then I think this was supposed to be Valentine emoji. I think I drew this like maybe 2 years ago. Who knows? Then we have Felicity Love from my OC, my world, my original world, Talos, the Talos universe, who's also part of the SM series. And then I was trying to, okay, these are the last remaining drawings. Basically, I was trying to draw like uniforms for the characters, and I was trying to do kind of like different logos they could have for it. I think I ultimately chose this one because I thought that was really good. Yeah. I think I ultimately decided to go with a completely different logo. I don't know. I'm still deciding the logo for all these characters. Not these characters. This for this school. I have another one which is basically just like a lily. But I don't think the lily really works well with this school in particular, so I might just stick with this. And you have this crystal ball, which was supposed to determine what element you were leaning more towards in terms of magic. And then we had Jujuko, which basically the school literally had no uniform. You just had rules, the dress code, for example, like no shorts, long hair must be tied up at all times, shoes are a must, no makeup, only earring piercings are allowed, and you cannot be shirtless. And then we had Avalon Academy of Magic, which is basically supposed to be like a more leaning towards like fighting with like, you know, weapons and swords and bows and arrows. And this was supposed to be uniform. I really like the way this uniform looked. Pretty cool. And then we've got a Hallows Eve for the Gifted, or also short for Hallows Eve. This was basically supposed to be a female-only school, and this was the uniform. They're mostly leaning more towards potions and, I don't know, gardening and something. So basically alchemy. And then we had Siciliary Academy, which I just never did the uniform for ever. And yeah, that's basically my entire sketchbook. Like, amazing. Look, I was so close to reaching the end, and I just decided to give up on the sketchbook so I could just make a fresh start. I decided to just show you guys my sketchbook because I'm planning on doing a series where each year I'll just show you a sketchbook that I've drawn in. Like, it's basically what I've drawn in throughout the year. And currently I'm working on a sketchbook right now, which is, it's not halfway through yet. There's maybe a few pages of concept sketches for school as well, just like random things I draw on the bus. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What do you guys think of my sketchbook? Do you think it's cringy, weird? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will catch you guys all later. Bye guys!